Good morning, guys. It's James Lee with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Today I am having breakfast. I just got back from the gym. That's why I'm still wearing my gym clothes. I still have my socks on. If you guys can't tell, these glasses aren't my normal glasses that I wear in my videos. These are my gym glasses, so they're like my older prescription that I like to wear so that I don't mind sweating all over it. But on my drive home, I was like, oh, I feel like breakfast. It's Saturday morning, so I haven't had Carl's Jr. in a long time, and that's what I got for breakfast. So I got their Monster Biscuit combo, which comes with these, I think they call them potato rounds. They look like coins. So I have that. It comes with an orange juice. Surprisingly, I don't drink coffee, so that was the other option. Too early for soda right now. And of course, there's salsa. That's good. Let's take a look at this Monster Biscuit. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like biscuits right out of the, the oven. You guys see that? So it looks like there's a layer of bacon, there's sausage, there's something that actually resembles an egg, and that's not a knock on McDonald's. Well, it kind of is a knock on McDonald's. And then a bunch of cheese. It smells really good. So all of this was about, I think, $6.50, $7. Okay, let's take. I need to create a better spot to like put on my food. All right, this is better. The biscuit smells fantastic. It's a little tough, just a little bit. I think they put it in there just a little bit too long, but still good. Let's get a little salsa action going on here on the side. It's like so nice and golden. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know, these orange juice reminds me of like school breakfast. And in elementary school, I don't remember if there was an actual breakfast time. I know for sure nowadays there is, and maybe it's because back when I was going to school, there was an emphasis on breakfast, at least in elementary. And the special days were when you have breakfast for lunch. I love breakfast for lunch, and then instead of milk, you would get this. I wasn't a huge fan of milk. That's probably why. I like breakfast for lunch. I mean, my verdict is the inside is unfortunately much better than the biscuit. It is buttery still. It's just a little dry. So speaking of breakfast, once I got to high school, that was a game changer because I feel like, because most of us didn't have breakfast like in elementary school, and I don't remember junior high, but once we got to high school, breakfast was like the thing. Like everyone was really into it. And the two most popular breakfast items, one which is like, okay, it's totally a breakfast item, was bagel and cream cheese. I think it was only like $1.25, $1.50, and it was just plain bagel. There was nothing special about the bagel. Glops of cream cheese and then like a jelly, like a jam or a strawberry spread that you would eat it with. So you would see a lot of students eating that. And the other thing that I remember a lot of people getting, which surprised me, was a cup of noodles. I always want to say cup o' noodles, but I think it's cup of noodles. But there was like one microwave in the cafeteria, and so you would fill it up with water and microwave it, and then almost every classroom in the morning had that aroma of like the chicken flavor. So those were, I think, the most popular breakfast items. One thing I don't think I did that a lot of kids were into was Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know what I was doing Saturday morning if I think about it. I mean, I don't know if that was when Saved by the Bell was on, but I love Saved by the Bell. It was so, you didn't know it at the time, but it was so cheesy. And then watching it back now, a lot of the storylines are, I feel, still relevant. It's just without regular size cell phones. I think it's on Netflix. I think when it first came out on Netflix, like I was binge watching it. Can't decide what my favorite episodes are. I think there was one where they're trapped in a mall. It was just so like out there that I enjoyed that one. I really liked the one where they were in a mansion and they had to solve like a mystery. That was pretty cool. Wasn't a huge fan of the Tori episode, so I think what had happened was Kelly and Jesse had already filmed like the series finale, and they probably wanted to milk it a lot longer because their contract had ended, so they threw in this Tori character and it was still going on. Like all of those storylines were going on, and somehow Jesse and Kelly were not in the same classes, and then those were all filler, and then they showed the last episode, which I thought was weird. And Tori wasn't even at graduation, so maybe she didn't even make it. It's such a good show. I think I might watch a few episodes later. Do you guys have a favorite Saved by the Bell episode? And how could I forget, the Jesse Spano caffeine pills episode. That was iconic. I don't even, is caffeine considered like back then it was considered like a risky drug? I don't even know if it's in that same category anymore. I mean, the coffee probably has more caffeine than the pills that she was taking. That episode, though, did make me afraid of geometry. So once I got to geometry, I was like, okay, am I gonna do okay in it? And I think out of all of the math that I've taken, it was the least math-like. But she instilled fear in all of those kids that were born probably in the mid 80s. For no reason, it wasn't that bad. But me and my friend Heather, we spoofed that episode very briefly. It was like an introduction to our we hosted like a talent show when we were in our fraternity, and we spoofed that episode just very briefly. I was shocked though, because when I first told Heather about it, she was like, I have no idea what that episode's about. And I was shocked. I was like, almost everyone I know needs to know what that episode's about. It's just something that I feel like everyone should know. And so there was a little back and forth on whether we should include it, because maybe, you know, if she didn't know it, maybe other people didn't know it. But I have to say, it was well received, even though we were really cheesy in it. So check out that after you finish up this video. I'll have to leave a link down below. Well, overall, it was a good breakfast. I don't know if I would get the biscuit per se, but I probably will get, if they have some other type of bread at Carl's Jr. It was a lot heartier than I would say McDonald's breakfast, but I think it is, I don't know if it's a little bit pricier or the same, but in any case, thank you for joining me for breakfast. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you for my next video. Look, it's an egg roll. And look, it's a McMuffin, egg sausage McMuffin with the hash brown. That looks really good, doesn't it?